Well, g'day everybody, and welcome to our Having a Squiz at Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale. Very first off, guys, I have to do a big apology to the developer who sent me a key for this game through Keymailer. I received the key for this game the day that I was rushed to hospital with pneumonia, and I'm back home in home hospital care now, and so I can actually finally have a squiz at it. And I apologize to the developer that I haven't recorded an episode of this prior to this, so a big apologies for that. Also an apology to all of you guys for my probably lack of breath and sort of cloudiness while I'm doing this first look. But Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale is a brand new RPG pirate simulator that was released on the 19th. It's available through the Epic Game Store, and there is a link below if you want to get hold of a copy. Not sure whether it's coming to Steam. I haven't checked up on that. But let's get straight into it. I figured that the best way to do this, guys, is to... I think most of the coverage, people are doing the tutorial before they start recording and stuff. So I thought we would run through the tutorial so we can see what the mechanics are and what you've got in store should you want to get yourself a copy of Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale. I'm really excited about this. I love pirate games, and let's get stuck straight into it, guys. Welcome to you all brave pirate captains out there. Thanks for playing and supporting Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale. Hope your time roaming the seas in our game has blessed you with plenty of booty to enjoy. Now, this is an RPG with turn-based combat, believe it or not, which is a little bit different to a lot of the games that are in a similar style. Let's go straight into a new game, guys. And it looks like up here we get to choose a pirate. Oh, geez, what are we going to do? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, no, I definitely love the goatee and the moustache there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. He's got a goatee, and that's kind of Jack Sparrow-ish, isn't it? He looks like a pirate to me. You can also edit your flag here, which is really cool. You can change what you have on your flag. You can change backgrounds and stuff like that as well. Let's see if we change that up a little bit. There we go. So you can you can change those up, which is really cool as well. I kind of really like that. I also like the idea of having a red skull on it as well. So I think we'll go with that as our pirate's flag. Let's select that. That sounds really good. Jaune Latif. Slim La Idiom. There we go. That's kind of like Jaune Latif, but Slim La Idiom. Sounds pretty good to me. Flagship down there. Start town. It looks like we've got Belize City. We've got New Orleans, Turks Island, and Barbados. It looks like they're all different. Okay, so that's obviously English down there. That's Netherlands, France up there, and Spain there. Well, I think we might start in Barbados, seeing as how my family way back come from Jamaica and Jamaica way. So yeah, let's go with that. Strongest nation, none. Level of difficulty, you've got regular, you've got hard, you've got very hard. So I think we'll just go regular for this one. Let's continue, and we're going to go through the tutorial, guys. We'll go through the tutorial on this.
Liberty and riches readily advanced years ago from the Caribbean to the stifling port taverns of the old world. There it found its way to your ears as well. For you, the passage, a crew, and a small ship were quickly, let's say, rounded up. But now what? Now where liberty, fame, and above all, the riches have yet to come. Your crew's already honing the knives. And if all the next raid brings is merely a few crumbs for each of them again, they'll simply boot you out. Or worse. A truly big catch. The Spanish treasure fleet on its way to Europe, packed so full with riches that it nearly sinks into Neptune's arms all by itself. Now that would help you, indeed. But alone on your puny cockleshell, you'd have to be completely out of your mind to head into battle against the best protected ship convoy in history. You need a better ship to do that. A larger crew, and above all, a gang of insane pirate captains flying your flag, who know precisely what they're doing. So, Captain, the sails are set. Where's the voyage headed for? Oh, Skipper, you truly pulled out all the stops last night. I wouldn't have thought a human being can drink that much rum. And then your wild ideas that we'll grab ourselves the Spanish treasure fleet. I hope it's clear to you that the crew will take you at your word. Well, you'll get it done all right. But say, you really don't look well at all.
There we go. Who'd have thunk? Who'd have thunk? So there's Slim Idiom and Frederick Barker, which I think it must be our first mate or something. That was quite a feast yesterday. You look like you're not quite yourself yet. What's going on? Who are you? I'll be damned, it's me, your first mate, you drunkard. If you say that, it must be true. I'm a dangerous pirate, fear me. I don't think Simi's a dangerous pilot at this particular point in time. Okay. I'm just going to show you the basics, all right? Let's get started.
Standing straight again. The main thing is you can still steer the ship.
Okay, so I'm holding the middle mouse button. Oh, look at the ocean. That's so cool. Use the following keys to move. Hold that to look around. Also zoom in and out like that. Lovely.
Excellent. Let's sail to that town over there.
Why
Always
not?
a few merchants romping around towns. We'll grab one for us to warm up.
Okay, so it looks like this is our wind up here. We are heading across to Barbados. Yep, that's what we are. What's our ship like? Look at that. I need an...
Stop. We don't want to sail too close to town. After all, we don't want them to see us grabbing one of the merchants. One more quick look around that no military convoys nearby, then up with the black flag. Arr! Off to plunder!
Okay, cool. So we've got to take this guy out. Looks like we've got a strength of 279. They've got a strength of 229. Move the cursor over the convoy ahead of us and press that to mark your target. Get close to the convoy until the attack has started. So if we right click on that, and that's raised our black flag, so we're identifiably a pirate now by the looks of it. Let's head over there and we'll get ourselves into combat like so.
More like our cup of tea. Get the cannons ready!
Get the cannons ready. Okay, so what do we got here? So it gives us an idea on what we're at. Fleet strength 279, fleet strength 229. This is easy prey. Trade convoy, and it's an enemy fleet. So we can start the battle. Have at them. We're not showing any mercy today. I've changed my mind, changed course and let them go. Let's have at them, obviously. Now it looks like we can have an entire fleet of ships.
We'll be carrying out the major part of our trade there
as well. So
I can smell the gunpowder already. First, take time to make yourself familiar with all the things you see here. When you're done, Navigate the ship closer to our friends.
Okay, so it's all based on wind, obviously. Choose one of the marked squares to move your ship to. As you can see, your ship cannot go everywhere because speed, wind, and agility play a major role. So if we had a look at that, you can see that it shows where our cannons are on the left and the right. It looks like our best bet is to get them into a position where they're 2 tiles away from us to have our guns most effective. So that's pretty cool. Is that that's the ship that we're attacking over there? Yeah, it looks like it is. Down in the left hand side, it looks like we've got cannon deck for the left and the right, and I reckon that's armor. Yeah, it is starboard, port side, fore armor and aft armor as well. That's sail damage taken, movement points that we have for each turn, and crew size boarding strength. So that's pretty cool, and that shows where the wind is, which at this point in time is directly in front of us, which limits our movement. So I think we're just going to go to there. Okay, select end turn. You can also use spacebar for this. We'll just do it like that for now. And this
coming toward us. Well done. In the next round, we ought to get within firing range.
Okay,
Then
so
place yourself so that we can tag them with a genuine broadside.
all right, which would be that. So it looks like it gives you an indication of where you will be hitting them on their little marker up there. From what I believe, this is an area where there will be a possible collision should we decide to park ourselves up there. Once your ship has picked up speed, it cannot stop at will. The farther you go in one round, the greater your minimum move in the next. This means that you might not be able to stay in the same position for multiple turns. You can also see the minimum and maximum movement at the bottom left. Alright, cool. I think we'll bring ourselves up to there and we will broadside them. Okay, cool. Let's see. Maneuver your ship so that the enemy is within firing range of your cannons. The more filled a field is, the higher probability that your cannons will hit. And that was what I was talking about. You can see that that these hexes here are more are sort of filled in a lot more, so there's more chance to hit there. Now select your cannons to fire a salvo, which will be these ones here. Oh no, cannons loaded and fire. So
Direct hit. They won't take that for long. Don't let up, Skipper. We'll send the landlubbers to Davy Jones.
Davy
Not
Jones.
bad. Let's see what we've captured.
So it's actually it's interesting to play this on the ocean in a turn-based capacity. That's pretty cool. And we certainly were thorough, Captain. Little left to them, but a bit of flotsam. Maybe next time we ought to board a couple of ships as well. Then we might be able to rescue more loot too. Just some food for thought. So it seems like if you're bored, you get more loot than if you actually sink the ship. Let's take a look at the hold. So there's the loot there: cloth, round shot, and sauerkraut. All cannons have a range in which they are particularly accurate and can use the most damage. All ships can fire once per broadside each turn. If there are enemies in range on both sides, you can unleash both broadsides in the same turn. That's actually pretty cool. Most of the action ship can carry out, like shooting, cost action points. Yep. Sails. After battle, you decide what booty to plunder. Let's inspect the loot. Okay, what have we got here? So we've got 11 sauerkraut. Oh, we've got our cargo up here, which is 80% full at the moment, 88%. That's pretty cool. Your crew usually fills the hole with the first booty they can get their hands on, but you can still adjust which goods to take with you on this screen. In time, you will learn which goods are the most valuable for selling and crew consumption, which makes a whole, look, 10,000 value, which makes a whole pile of sense. So as you get further into it, you can actually see cloth, sauerkraut. So we've got all of that. That's goods on our convoy, and that's goods plundered. All right, perfect. Okay, let's confirm. Let's just confirm. Well, let's just go back, and it's going to take everything anyway. Okay, let's continue. So we've taken all of that. The first mate smiles at you. Well, Captain, that'll cheer up your bones. And it got us some loot too. How's the head? You talk too much. There must be more to it. That was just small fish, yeah. You're absolutely right. We need more ships, but we don't have anyone who is as well suited to be a captain as you are. It's possible that someone's hanging around in town. Off to town then.
Let's sail into town to fit ourselves out a bit. We're sure to find a few good seamen in the tavern.
So the black flag is raised automatically when attacking a convoy. It's also automatically caught up again as soon as you are unobserved. Certain convoys will chase you as soon as they see your black flag.
If we haul down the black flag again. We don't want the people in town to snitch on us right away.
So from what I understand, you can actually do that here by hoisting the pirate flag and lowering it as well. There we go. Beautiful. Let's head into town, shall we? Let's head into Barbados. In Barbados. Excuse me, guys. I am really sorry. I'm struggling. I just want to... Hitting space pauses. I just want to have a look at my graphics options, which I didn't have a look at. Let's see. Window full screen. Monitor off. Resolution. Texture details are on high. 3D resolution on high, so that should be good. And why use your process to, process it when you're only recording it when you're only recording at 60 frames a second anyway. All right, lovely. Oh no, got to slow that down and unpause the game. So hitting the space bar actually pauses the game as well, which is really, really cool. So it looks like Barbados is defended with cannons and stuff. And we can dock.
Land ho!
Beautiful, beautiful.
I always wanted to say that. Remember, Captain? Yesterday, there was rum aplenty here. If we need supplies, we can get them here. First off, I suggest we go to the tavern. My throat's all dried out.
All right, that makes sense, doesn't it? Straight to the tavern. You can look around town with the middle mouse. Towns are your main port of call. Once you've seen enough, go to the tavern. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at everybody's bustling around. That is so cool. I'm having mouse scroll wheel issues. I think I have to invest in a new mouse because my mouse scroll is not working very well. Is there we've got a governor, we've got an overview, we've got the tavern, we've got the market, and we've got the harbour master. I wonder whether there's actually an option for in the graphics for depth of field. Display details, reflections, vegetation, sound, display, blur in towns off, confirm. Okay, cool. That's better. Check that out. How beautiful does that look? I love it. Absolutely love it. That is awesome. Looks nice. Okay, anyway, straight to the tavern. I'm getting lost in graphics here, guys.
That smell. It brings back memories, don't it, Captain? You see that guy back there? He looks like he'd make a good captain. Just what we need. Break the ice. Maybe he's willing to join forces.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, in the tavern you'll always find a few jobs or capable men and women to accompany you on your adventures. Talk to that fellow over there. Right, that's this guy here, Irish Coffee. His name's Irish Coffee. He's worth talking to, isn't he? What else do we have here? No matter how small, every town has its own little tavern. Spicy scent of mouldy grog and stale tobacco seems to attract the rabble, even against the wind. The perfect place to take on missions, celebrate, or cultivate your business relationship. Cool. So it gives us a bit of an idea on what we've got here. Let's talk to Irish Coffee. Oh no, his shit must be the Irish Coffee. His name's Seamus Walsh. I wonder whether you can rename these guys. In the furthest corner of the tavern, there is a person lying on a table. Empty beer mugs, playing cards, and leftover food bear witness to a long night. Upon closer inspection, it turns out that the stranger is not sleeping, but mumbling something to himself, barely conscious. That's been me over the last 4 or 5 days. I'm a beer. With bloodshot eyes, he spots the beer and takes a few hearty swigs. A minute later, he seems like a new man. Fix your hangover with more alcohol, right? Forgive me, Captain Seamus Walsh. Well, at least in theory, that is. Unfortunately, I lost my ship a week ago in a dare around Turk's Island. Don't worry about that, I'll get you a ship welcome aboard. Or hey, go right on drowning yourself in self-pity if you want to, I'm leaving. I'm guessing we're going with, don't worry about that, I'll get you a ship welcome
Fantastic.
aboard.
Your silver tongue always does the trick. Let's test his skill right away. We'll grab us another trade convoy.
My leave town again by choosing cast off. My tongue doesn't feel too silver. Alright, so we've got divide booty. Now apparently you've got to keep, apparently your crew has mood, which is here. When going ashore, the crew gets plus 30 on morale. You've got to keep that up at a certain level, and you have to divide booty every now and again, so that everybody gets their fair share, or otherwise apparently they'll just kill you off. Game done. Market, Harbour Master.
Take a good look around. It's likely we'll have to head here often. Everything to do with the ship can be found at the Harbour Master. He repairs the ships, sells upgrades, and sometimes one or another ornament too.
So we've got the port and starboard deck and the cannon caster. I don't know what that is, but at the moment we're not doing anything on this. We're just going to cast off. There we go. The Harbour Master you can repair, yep. Well, most towns just offer basic Harbour Master services. You can check the Harbour Master map mode. Locations of the good stuff. You can access the overview map via the compass button on the mini-map while you're travelling. It's there. There we go. Cool. Okay. So we've got normal Harbour Master. Oh, okay. So you can actually figure out who's where the pirate hideouts are. Harbour Master, pirate hideouts, and just normal mode. Excellent, excellent. So we don't want to, we probably do want to plunder the English, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. So we want to search for and intercept some easy prey. Let's turn our ship around and off we go. Lovely. Now, strangely enough...
I was supposed to talk about wind. Hold on, I know I jotted it down somewhere. Yes. When you sail before the wind, you're much, much faster. Okay, guess anyone could figure that one out.
Okay, cool. What have we got over here? 229, and he's a merchant. 350, we don't want to get into anything with him, so let's just mosey along a little bit. Yep. Let's target this guy. And we'll get into battle. I don't think these guys will come into battle as well. Okay, this guy's easy prey. Yeah, 229 to 558 strength on us. We actually have 2 ships. It's not showing the 2 ships, but we actually do have 2 ships. We've got ours, and we've got another brig that Seamus brought with him. All right, let's see how we go. All right, so this is a
With
dual.
Second skipper, we can lead not 1 but 2 ships into battle. That ought to be easy pickings.
Should be easy pickings, shouldn't it? Okay, lovely. Can we select you? Or do we have to end our turn? Yeah, we have to end our turn. All right, I'm going straight in. I'm going in like that, I think, actually. It looks like there may be a possibility that he's going to come through here. End turn. He's moving into there. Okay, cool. And what we want to probably do is, yeah, let's move up to there. It looks like we're going to catch the wind there as well. So that should be pretty interesting. Let's fire onto him with action points. We sunk him straight away. That was he was pretty easy picking. So it looks like there's a volcano over there. We'll end our turn.
Howling hurricanes, are we good? Ha ha! If it keeps going like this, we'll need larger treasure chests soon.
Damn straight. All right, let's grab all of that stuff.
Let's
Beautiful.
get down to business. The cutthroats on our crew won't take it on the chin forever. At some point, they'll want to see a few gold coins too. Which means we'll have to divide the booty soon. Now we're back where we started again. And I thought it was just the rum that's making everything spin. Then we'll give the crew what they deserve. Drum up the folks and let's split up the loot. Sail back into town and we'll clear it up over a mighty swig at the tavern.
Excellent. All right, and then we'll go out and do some more plundering. Okay, so your crew regularly demands that the loot be shared. You can do this at any tavern. Okay, I don't know how much they actually take. So let's have a look at divide the booty. So we've got 13. Is there a...
Here's the market. We can sell everything we've captured. The market is also the easiest possibility to obtain provisions. I've never understood why any convoy wouldn't have a load of rum aboard. It would make so many things simpler.
Okay, so we've got stuff like it shows highest price and lowest price that you can get. The current price is $2.57, so that's actually really good. So we can probably sell that stuff off. But what I might do first is head over and divide the booty. Okay, hi Captain, we've already accomplished a lot now. As tradition demands, it's time to split the booty and prepare to vote for a new captain. This is another thing, another system in here. You got to keep your pirates happy, and and dividing the loot and stuff keeps you in good stead with your crew because they can vote you off as captain. So, okay, get grog and let's get started. Yep.
You're the captain. So you can also specify how much of the booty you want to share. The more the crew receives, the better they'll find it, of course. But a bit of advice from me. Don't give them too much. They'll get used to it. And next time, they'll expect just as much.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's like anything, isn't it? Okay, so here you can see how many of your promises were fulfilled during your last raid, and as the captain you decide how much of the booty will be handed out to the crew. Being generous will increase the approval during the upcoming captain's election, but don't you want to become rich? Okay, so... Sorry, hang on. Sorry, okay. But don't you want to become rich? Okay, so basically you've got to be really careful. So what do we got? Sink one ship. These are obviously promises. Okay, so if we go up to say 60%, check the coins. Look at that, dividing the booty. Let's give them. Let's go up to 60%. That looks pretty good. Plus 10%, the crew thinks you're the very best, like no one has been before you. Plus 25%, the crew thinks you're a master of piracy. The sea's your kingdom, and every ship is fat booty. Don't think you'd outdo yourself again, Tricornoff. And plus 10%, the crew thinks that you're a daring daredevil who can't be matched by any opponent. Now that's, what is it? That's 45%. And I'm pretty sure that we started off with 45%, so that's pretty cool. Just for those things, for achieving these things here, accumulate booty, win sea battles and stuff like that. So we're going to move this up to about 60%. I'm going to take it up to about there. There we go. 63%. Let's continue with that. You and your captains gain experience, 0 from quests, 528 from sea battles, 0 from boarding ships, 166 for bonus from approval. You have an approval of 50% or higher. That's good. This way you have to make fewer promises.
With time, you and the captains are becoming more and more experienced. When you've amassed enough experience, you ought to split up the loot and invest the experience you've gained in new skills.
All right, lovely. Skill points. Love it. When one of your captains has accumulated enough experience, you can invest these points in abilities, provide you with major advantages during sea battle or while sailing the seas. The more you invest in abilities, the stronger the effects you unlock. So at the moment, we can only unlock this at the moment. Looks like we can have, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra ships. That's going to be pretty awesome. I will be streaming this, guys, once they've got rid of my pneumonia. I will be streaming it, so we will be moving forward in this game, so keep your eye out for that as well. So here's our abilities. Boarding Frenzy. Increase boarding strength and boarding probability. Enables the use of active skill Boarding Frenzy. Reduces cooldown. During Boarding Frenzy, plus 50% crew damage in case of boarding combat. That's probably actually really, really cool. Wave Rider increases movement. Allows to turn immediately with the Caribbean Drift. Increases wind modifiers. Combines ramming and boarding. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be my strategy. Trap setting. Precise instructions. Increases range combat damage dealt by allies. That's actually really, really good. Heads down. Reduces range damage taken. Interferes with the mobility of opponents. Shot that marks opponents. Particularly powerful salvo of chain shot that slows them down. Especially powerful grape shot which takes out crew, which is probably really, really good if you're boarding as well. I think we're going to probably do a lot of boarding in this. Armor pierces special ammunition, lucky shot, guaranteed direct hit, and beloved ship increases your ship's resilience. Reduces normal damage that the ship sustains by 5. I think we're going to go Boarding Frenzy today. And increases boarding strength and boarding probability. So that's our skill points there. Let's continue on.
You probably thought you were done with divvying up the gold and could sail on now. Sadly, no. We still have to draw up articles of capture for our next cruise.
Okay.
We pirates just love our articles and codes. It's quite simple, too. You make a couple of wild promises to the crew, and the boys elect you captain again. But watch out. If you don't keep your pledges, they'll hold it against you.
All right, so this is where, if you remember previously, we started with 45% approval because there were 3 goals that we had, that the game had set for us, that we achieved. In this one, what we need to do now is we need to set some goals for our next sail before we divide our booty next time. That is sink 4 ships. Pretty happy with that. That sounds good. That'll give us 10.6. Accumulate booty 26,000. That's quite a bit. Make a good impression on England. Okay. Plunder convoys. Sounds pretty good. Hire seamen. sounds pretty good as well. We need to hire 99. Let's see, what have we got? A new captain, accumulate booty. Well, 26. Yeah, let's go for that as well. So that'll take our approval up to. So we're gonna, if we're not careful, like our approval at the moment is 60. If we're not careful, the less of these that we do, the less our initial approval will be when we get back into port, and the more gold that we're going to have to divvy out. But at the same time, if we take too many of these, then we have too many, you can see on failures minus 13%, minus 16%. So you've got to be pretty careful on that as well. And complete missions we've got as well if we want to. Plunder towns, no. Plunder convoys. Yeah, I think we could do that as well. So I think we'll confirm that. So we've got sink 4 ships, accumulate booty, and plunder convoys. And I think they work all in conjunction with each other as well. So there you go. Confirm.
Perfect. Well, then put your signature here, here, and here. Do you want to keep a copy for your files? Good. Things can move on now.
That's a crack up. That is such a crack up. Okay, I just wanted to go back in town again, and I wanted to head over to the market, and I wanted to sell that off because it's a good price. We had 7 of those, so that's going to give us 1,788 on that. We've got grain, grog, fruits, round shot, wood, sauerkraut, tobacco, bread, and spices. So it's more. We could probably sell the spices off, actually. Might sell off the spices. Now, I'm not exactly sure how your provisions work at this point in time. So we're going to have to be sort of careful to make sure that spices, let's just get rid of that. And let's get some more. Oh, they don't have any here. They don't have any grape shot here. Okay. Sorry, round shot. So we're probably going to have to get more of that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many days that you have and stuff like that provisions wise. Provisions are up there. No, I don't want to sell provisions. All right, cool. So that's it. Beautiful. Oh, there we go.
Well, if you're truly serious about the Spanish treasure fleet, then we ought to visit an old acquaintance of mine. Back then, he was mate on a Spanish ship that freighted gold and silver to Europe. He's an old geezer now, but he might have a few bits of useful information for us. That is, if your mug suits him.
Beautiful. All right, so we've got a new task, but I'm going to leave this one here, guys. I hope that this has given you an overview of what Tortuga is about and what it is like. As I said, we're going to stream it and stuff like that as well, to get right into the nitty and gritty. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about continuing on with this one. Again, thank you to the developers and to Keymailer for sending a key through, and thank you to all you guys for patience. I'm sorry if I maybe was out of breath and stuff in this one, but take care. Don't forget to hit like, it really helps, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.